Hi all you beautiful ones. I've had some gardening going here, and this Sunday Shining is going to be just looking into nature, and I'll be saying some things, and we'll just see how long it's going to be. It's cool air and sun. We've had so much sun, and it's just really dry. But everything is just really wanting to get out there and grow. So the birds are very happy and almost noisy, but let's see how we go. So here we are, all of us, in a very special situation. Where we are being, the whole earth is really more or less in the same situation where we're being asked to return home, and which means really to return to our source, return to our physical home, return to our bodies, and let all many parts of our lives drop away. And for some it's very stressful and very difficult and very frightening, and for others it's really wonderful. For others it's acceptable. We all feel differently. So what I want to share with this video is the whole theme of addressing our inner child. It's this being in us. It's really a being in us, which is the child who was hurt once, and we can also have hurt from far away in distant times. But I think the whole image of this little child in us, if you're a woman, it's a little girl. It can also be a little boy in you, because we have the feminine and the masculine, each and every one of us. And for men, it's mainly the inner boy, the little boy who's been hurt. And I think this is just really and truly the time we've been given where really the earth this new earth has arisen. New earth has come to stay for a very, very long time. And it is a planet of love now. And we who are to continue to live here need to cleanse away everything that has been burdening us from the past. And I think the whole image of this little child within us that has been hurt, and our mind can judge this child and say, well, you shouldn't be hurt about that, or that wasn't anything. But we can try that, but it's not going to help us. So the way to go to really heal this inner child is to listen to it, and listen to what it says, what it feels, what she feels, what he feels. No matter how silly it might sound to your mind, it is true, because it is an experience we have in our lives. And I just had an experience myself with one of the people close to me, which I shared with you last time, some people I just really sort of step away from a bit, because I know that that's the most loving thing to do, although it's very difficult for me. I know I'm being asked by God to step aside and let the people be, and this person is one of them, and she did contact me, which was very, very special, and this was exactly really what popped up when she had something she wanted to share with me, and she was so ready to hear what I had to say. She was really asking me to tell her how she could see the situation she was in, and it was just so wonderful, and really that's what's so beautiful about this, that really we all will have this hurt inner child, and if we don't go and heal, go and listen to her and give her or him attention, and really start this love relationship with our inner child, the surrounding world, the people around us will mirror that child. So we might meet angry people, upset people, aggressive people, depressed people, people who hurt us. And as I've really said, more or less since my first video, or for a very long time, it's all mirroring what's going on inside us. And the more we let go of that outer world and the pointing of the fingers and all the engagement in why did he say and why did she do and what's happening now and did I do something wrong, all this, just let that go and realize that those people are doing a deeply loving act where they are being asked to show you what's going on inside you. And in this situation, this woman I know, she just really grabbed it and really could see it. And often when we are confronted with this, the ego will pop up and say, "Well, I don't feel any anger," or I don't feel like that person." But if you just take a breath, just make a big sigh, just let go, and you're ready. Often you will realize, oh, that's right, there's actually a being, a child inside me who feels exactly that way, who feels that anger that I just saw in that person and experienced from that person. It's all in me. And in that second, all your life changes. And for many of us, we can't hold on to that path. We slip back to the old path of the pointing and the focus on the others. But as it is now on earth, it's much easier, and we are getting it. We are staying on the path more and more, realizing that all the changes we want to see happen in the world happen inside ourselves. And it's not by becoming some great queen, some great king, doing some great achievement. It's not by doing that. The way we become the change and create this amazingly beautiful world is simply by stripping away the pain. It's all we need to do. So going into this humility that and release that, okay, I've been seeing my life and everything in this way. Now if I just let that go and realize, okay, there's actually a little girl inside me who's very, very sad about what happened that day, what happened in that time, and she's still sad. And now I'm going to look at her, I'm going to feel her, and I'm going to actually listen to her. And it's so beautiful because it's the same for each and every one of us. There's no one, unless you are completely enlightened, that you are still holding on to a hurt child inside you. And the way forward is to simply start to speak to this being. And you can do this in so many ways, but this is really what I wanted to share this in this Sunday's Shining. If you're ready, start to heal your inner child. She is there. She is real. She is really real. And she's waiting for you, not for your neighbor or your father or someone else to listen. She's waiting for you to listen to what she has to say. And she's sad, or she's very angry. And the way forward is to look at her, see her eyes, see her body, what's she expressing. Maybe take a pen and paper, write down, and say, come to me and tell me how you feel. Or you might like to record it, and she will start speaking, he will start speaking, and telling you exactly what feelings she has. And what our duty is to love this child exactly as she feels. To be there, just tell her, I'm here for you, come to me, and I'll hold you, and I will never let you go, because I love you. And I can feel it and see that you're angry or upset, and I won't push you away anymore, because I've been doing that all my life. I didn't want to listen, and that's why, really, I've been in so much pain, because I didn't want to listen to you. I didn't want to look at you. It was too painful, but now I'm ready. So come to me and tell me how you feel. And if you haven't already tried this, this is a process, and we don't do it just once. We have to do it, some of us, many times. Just listen, and I tell you, I promise you, all that you need to know will come, and you will feel this relief, because she is really a part of you. And as you give this child attention and love, as God has given us love all our lives, although often we haven't been open to it, but He has. When we do this, take this approach, we will feel an enormous relief, and that's because the pain finally starts dropping away. Just drops away, because all we needed to do was to look and to listen, to just bring our attention, just like when a child is upset in our physical world, and you open your arms and say, come to me, come, I'll hold you. I can see you hurt your knee, I'll hold you. And pat the child, stroke its forehead, kiss it, whatever you do to comfort a child. That's exactly what you do with yourself. And this is really, as I see it, it is completely a part of our awakening. It is one of the most powerful parts of our awakening, and it can't be skipped. It will not be skipped. We have to do it some way or the other. This is just my way of doing this, and there's probably many paths you can go to do this. But coming into this situation of being the parent of our inner child is so powerful, because what is God teaching us? He's teaching us that you are me. You are the lover, and you are also the beloved. You are both. You are the relationship, and you are manifesting me in physical form when you when you step into this parent role of complete compassion for this being that is not your neighbor or your child or your husband or someone else. It's you. It's the hurting you. And when we come into this place and we really do this work diligently and give it what it needs, all will change. Not only our lives, but we are being the change. Because we are purifying ourselves. We are releasing the old life, the habit, the addiction to pain is finally being released. And that little child who seems to be this very, very upset child is really God too, and is filled with joy and compassion and creativity and joy of life and zest for life. And as we allow the healing to take place, the pain to be released, she and he turn into these joy-filled children who become our master and our teachers, and becomes our engine for, or our powerhouse for our new life. Because once she has released all this pain, she will be our inner creator. So we hold the comforter and the lover, and we hold the beloved, and we still are holding on to the pain. And this time in our lives we have chosen, so that now finally we can do this inner healing work, do all the last work that needs to be done. So all is well. We are exactly where we need to be. We are exactly where we chose to be in this lifetime, because we wish to awaken. We wish to be free. We wish to sense our power and our beauty and our love. And it's all there. It's always been there. But the pain has been blocking our connection to it. So this little hurt child is the doorway to the kingdom of God. She's standing in the doorway, and you can't push her aside anymore. You can try, but it's not going to be good. So, yeah, that's a very important message this Sunday, I feel. And yeah, I think we'll just make it short this time. I send you all my love, and we'll do a Gabriel message, and right where you are in your life, I thank you for being a part of this channel. I thank you for being you. Thank you for all the love you share and all the pain that you are holding on to and that is a part of this world. And I thank you every time you address your inner child, because she's me and you are me and I am you. Every time you give love to this inner child, you're loving all of life, all of life. So I thank you for being there, and let's do the Gabriel message for today. So today's message is the Gabriel message number 28. There has never been a time when you were alone, no matter how you felt. Dear one, if you only knew how much you are loved and cared for, you would see your life in a different light. There are angels who have been with you since your birth, and some from before your birth, who have been with you for eons of time. These angels are here to bless you, to protect you, to care for you, and to love you as you walk your earthly journey. You have only to turn within, and you will find us. You have only to look around you, and you will find angels manifested in different forms everywhere
giving love to you. Open your mind and heart to receive this love, and you will find miracles manifesting in your life. It is this willingness to receive that allows miracles to occur for you. In your darkest hours, we have been there. It is not that the angels are here to take away your pain or your lessons learned through experience. The angels are here for you to turn to in those hours of need. We are here to assist you so you will have the courage to go on and find peace within your heart. You are on this planet to learn and to choose between the darkness and the light. Even if you choose darkness, there are angels who will neither forsake you nor leave you. However, if you choose darkness, you will feel very alone, and life will be a continuous struggle. If you choose the light, the angelic voices are raised in magnificent rejoicing, and all manner of assistance, seen and unseen, will be there to illuminate your path. Choosing to live in the light can simply mean to turn over your burdens and struggles to a higher power, and to ask the angels to assist you in finding your way to peace, happiness, and prosperity. These are the qualities of God which you are meant to live. Choosing the light means praying for the divine presence to fill you to overflowing with peace and love. It means taking the time to visualize yourself filled and surrounded by light, and even drinking in the light in order to nourish your heart and soul. Not only will this affect your mental and emotional state, but your physical body will also benefit. The angels are God's messengers. We live in divine light. All the forces of good in the universe are here to assist you, so you too can live in the light and find peace and happiness within yourself. It is up to you to ask to know this as truth in your life. Open your mind and heart to receive all the love that is here for you right now. Remember your message from the angels today. There has never been a time when you were alone, no matter how you felt. Freedom. As she goes skinny dipping. Beautiful. Yes, let's feel how free we really are.
So that was our message for today. The card of freedom with a naked angel, her naked bottom, on her way to have a bath in the pool of life, just allowing herself to be her beautiful self, just as she is, living in freedom, being the freedom. And the message that we're never alone, and how when we follow the dark, the judgment, the pulling down, the separating, the goodies, the baddies, the right country, the bad country, all this, when we do that, we get to feel alone, often. And when we follow the light, and we let people be on their path, and we love them where they are, and we step into the light of our own hearts, allow the love to be there, we don't feel alone. And that's because we step into the truth, because we never are alone. we are always one with all. We might be the only person around, but we are surrounded by all of life, all the beings who are not only there, but they're there to help us. They are beaming their love onto us, into our lives, every single moment of all our lives, to help us to find the treasure and realize that the treasure is who we are. So let's end off with a little where is it? Can you see it? There it is. You're beautiful. Okay, little ladybird. So see you, all my beautiful ones. Have an amazing day. And love your inner child. She is so special. He is so special. And thank you, thank you, thank you. See you.